Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm the Stone Shamaness. How are you all doing today? Hope everyone's okay. I'd like to wish you all a happy full moon in Leo today. Leo's associated with the lion, so I thought I'd do a card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle, and that one's by Alberto Velodo, Colette Baron Reed and Marcella Lobos. Hasn't got a card for the lion, but it's got a card for the hunter, so I thought it would be fitting for this moon. And also it's associated with power as well. We're going to do a meditation. We're going to go to the planet Sirius in the meditation. And we're going to be working with the Sirius lions. They're associated with the blue ray. So if you're a blue ray, this would be a fantastic meditation for you. And then you can call on them as well anytime to give you some help. And I'll talk about the grid behind me as well that I've done. And the light language, that's to do with the throat chakra, to do with the blue ray again. It's quite a powerful activation, and I'm sure you'll enjoy that. So I think that's basically it. And also at the end of the video, there'll be lots of codes on the Sirius lions. Lots of light codes for this full moon. I did wanted to have a quick chat actually, because I had a few subscribers ask me about the colour rays and the jewellery that I wear. It does capture the light. I mean, it's not that sunny at the moment. It is actually coated. It's like, I'll get a close up. It was fashionable a few years back. It's called AB jewellery, and it's the coating's like a special coating, so that it's got like a tint, and when the light hits it, it gives a lovely kind of light glow. And so that's perfect for me because I'm working with the colour rays all the time. But something supernatural does happen here. Because sometimes when I go to do the light language, the colours don't come through. I mean, it does most of the time. Or sometimes I don't know what colour will come through. It might be green, it might be orange, or it might be yellow or gold colour, or sometimes blue. So I do think Spirit's got a lot to do with this. And also in a past life, I did use light for healing. It was a crystal that helped me to remember this, an Andara crystal, because it was out in the sun in the garden, and just have some water. It was out in the sun in the garden, and then it suddenly the sun hit it, and it suddenly did all these different colours from the rainbow, and I was really like kind of startled. I thought, this is just a bit supernatural, this is like magic. And from then on, it helped me to remember that I used to use these colours, different colours, for healing, probably in an Egyptian lifetime. And because it does affect the chakras as well, colour. It's called colour healing. So that's how it started. So I did start capturing the light with the crystals in the sun. That's how I started. And then eventually I started using the headpieces with the AB coating, so that I could get colours coming through the third eye. And also this one's a really good one. It does different colours. It does mainly does green, yellow, but it does do turquoise and sometimes purple. Purple comes out quite rarely, so I know excuse me, I know that spirit is working when the purple comes out for a reason. Oh, so I'm glad this is a short one because my throat's still a bit not too great. So I'll read from this book. I'll show you the grid that I've done for the full moon, and then we'll do the meditation and then end with the light language and the light codes. So that's the story behind the capturing the light codes. It can be done in electric light, just by using the artificial light, but I do prefer, you still get the light codes from it, but I do prefer the sun is the best. The natural sunlight is the best for catching the light codes. So that's the story behind that anyway, because I had to have a couple of people ask me about that. I'll briefly mention the light language as well. I did have my first activation when I was reading the Bible. It was the New Testament Bible, King James. I don't belong to any religion, but I do believe in Jesus and God, the Creator. There are a lot of things that have been taken out of the Bible, but there is a lot of truth in there. And I have had a few activations by reading the Bible, but the main activation I had when I read the Bible came through my crown chakra, and that's when I started speaking in tongues. This was years ago. It was called speaking in tongues in those days, but now it's called light language. It's the same thing. And but I kept it to myself for years. Didn't really tell anyone. I just used it. Say if I was driving for a long distance, I'd do light language then. Excuse me. It is like a bit of a prayer. And different light language. If you do it for quite a while, different light languages come through. Sometimes I believe it's prayers coming through from people from all over the world, coming through to go to God. You do get different languages through, and then sometimes it's galactic. When I first started, it was more from different languages from over the world, but now it's sometimes a bit more galactic. So yeah, I kept it to myself for years. I didn't really bother talking about it because I don't think anyone around me would have been ready, my family or anything. They're used to it now. And I wasn't ready for it either. I did know it was spiritual because I always felt good after I spoke the light language. And yeah, I've always, maybe it's from different lifetimes, but it's been hard to speak my truth because it's always been like you get punished for speaking your truth. So I've always been keeping quiet. But this lifetime we have got the freedom. So it has been difficult to bring the light language out. I think that was the idea of Spirit for me to do the channel, although I did start the channel not intending to speak light language, but to show off all these grids that I was making. I went on a excuse me, just have some more water. I went on a Reiki course. That was at the beginning of my journey. Reiki 1, and then I went to did Reiki 2, and then I came away from the Reiki. I did kind of a like adoring virtue start, if you know that lady, that sort of thing. I kind of came away from the New Age, believing it was all bad, and then I went into religion again. I was brought up religious, and then I went back into it, but this time it was I was searching for myself. I wasn't doing it because my family did it. I just did my own research, and I went to a couple of churches, and I wasn't happy with they didn't kind of tally with what was in the Bible. So in the end I just gave up on the going to churches, and I just read the Bible on my own. And then in 2016 I had a partial Kundalini awakening, and but obviously I wasn't ready for the full Kundalini awakening, but it did trigger a lot of things in me. Got rid of all the religious programming because I didn't do any meditation, or I got rid of all my crystals. But when I had the Kundalini awakening, all that programming went. I had a vision of the Sri Yantra, very vivid in my vision. It was like purpley colours, and I believe it is a map of the soul from what I've read. But anyway, I had this partial Kundalini awakening. My meditation was really powerful after that. My creativity just went through the roof. I started doing like artwork. I started making a children's book. I just couldn't get enough of creativity. It kind of really opened that up for me. 2018 on the 1111 portal, had a download of loads and loads of light language writing. It was like, in my vision it was like sheets and sheets. And I think the following year I had another download with that as well, but I wasn't ready in 2018 because I knew I could do all this different writing, but I wasn't too sure what I was supposed to do with it. Obviously it was for the future and for the channel. So I suppose it all comes in kind of layers. But yeah, originally I started the channel because I wanted to. I did the Reiki 1 and 2 course. So after my Kundalini awakening, I saw this course online, and it was called Crystal Reiki Master Course. So I thought, well, enroll in that, and it triggered something in me. Eventually, I wasn't actually, I kept making all these grids, and eventually I just thought, well, I didn't actually need the course because I kind of knew already how to do these grids, and just by my intuition. And then I was just making absolutely loads of grids all the time for all different reasons, and they were really, I thought they were amazing, the grids, and I just knew it had some sort of purpose or meaning. So that's why I started the channel. I did take pictures of the grids I was making. When I went on holiday, I used to make grids everywhere. Did grid work on the in the beaches and anywhere I could, really. I just had this urge. It was like a soul urge. So I loved all these grids, and then that's why I started the channel, because I thought, well, there must be a reason why I'm doing all these grids. So I thought I'll make the channel, and then at least I can log all the grids that I've been making, because it just seemed silly making all these grids and not taking pictures of it so that other people could enjoy them. And then that's where it all kind of like lifted off from then on my journey. I started doing the light language as well on the channel, and it's kind of gone a different journey from doing the light language and doing the crystal grids with the colour rays, working with the colour rays, and then bringing the colour rays onto me and mixing it with the light language, kind of morphed into to what we've got today, Stone Shamaness. So that's a tiny bit about my background. I might go into it again another day, a bit more about what happens on the Kundalini, partial Kundalini awakening. I have had a couple of other sessions when, as it's worked through my chakras, and then it stops because I have things to work on. That's how it works, really. And it stops for a while and then goes back up for a while and then stops. So it's all part of the ascension journey. But we'll do that on another day, because it's already 15 minutes in. We haven't even started the meditation yet, and this is going to be another long video. But that's a bit about my background, and I haven't talked about that for a while. I think the last time was a Blu-ray video way back that I spoke a bit about my journey. I might link it in the description, because I'll go into a bit more detail about the grids on that one. And there's lots of footage of lots of grids that I made as well on that video. Throat's going again. So we're going to crack on now. I'm going to read this oracle card, and because I thought it's a nice message for today, and we'll get cracking. So this is the card. It's called the Hunter. So it's got 3 sections. It's got the essence, the invitation, and the medicine. So we'll just read the essence. Before the dawn of agriculture, we hunted in the forest to feed our kin. The hunter never takes more than what the village needs to survive, often taking only one creature, the good kill. He is a master trader who knows which path to follow to find success. So the invitation. Rely on your own skills to traverse the thick forest you are in to reach your destination. You need to follow the tracks left by spirit to claim your bounty, which is already prepared and being offered to you. Do not follow the maps drawn by others, as they will not lead you to true. Instead, become the map maker, find your internal compass, and use all your senses, including your common sense. So basically, don't follow others. Go by what feels right for you. Don't settle for roadkill. It could be poisonous. Be careful that you do not become the prey of your desires and fantasies. Remember to not want more than you need, so you are not guided by unbridled ambition. It is okay to come home empty-handed. So that's really important. We don't want to force things. We don't want to follow others, and we want to go by our own thing and not be too greedy. And it's all right to just come home empty-handed. Very good message for today. So we'll go and have a look at this grid. Well, just before we look at the grid, I'd like to thank all my subscribers. You've been absolutely wonderful. I really enjoy, as usual, the comments that you all send. There's some lovely comments that keep me going. They're wonderful. And it's nice to get feedback as well on the videos. I'll also thank you for your shares as well, because it helps to get the like codes out to other people and get more people to the channel. And also welcome to all your new ones. I'm really pleased to have you part of the team and the tribe. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you all soon. So this is today's lovely grid for the full moon in Leo. Okay, this is today's lovely grid. I've got my skull laugh in the centre. He's got a crystal in his mouth. You've probably noticed I'm working a lot with the violet fire lately. I will be working closely with Saint Germain. But today we're not going to be doing the violet fire, but I have got the crystals in there. And purple amethyst crystals. And that's my skull laugh, because his mouth opens up. Got a lovely little line here for when we go into the temple. Mainly angel aura I've got around the centre. Amethyst there. That's my skull, Sophia, and she's a lepiodite skull. It's more amethyst in the corner. In fact, in all four corners. That's my new skull, Hilarion. That's a labradorite skull. He's got a very happy face as well, so they all look like they're smiling actually, my skulls today. It's great. So it's a simple grid. Got a nice purple ink there. And some dry flowers. I'm not sure of the name of the flowers. And that's for the full moon. That is to give us strength and power. And be like the hunter for this full moon. So I'm just going to briefly show you this violet flame spray I've got as well. So this is a lovely card that I got through. This is my spray. It's violet flame spray. And they give you the lady gives you a card each time you buy these sprays. They're fantastic. And that one's another card that she sent with Archangel Michael. That would look quite nice on the grid, I think, in the centre. And I'll tell you what's in the spray as well, but I did want to give her a shout out, because she did me a favour and I do appreciate it. Oh, it's all back to front, but someone did ask me where we got these crystal sprays from as well, one of my subscribers. And you can I purchased this particular one from eBay in the UK. I'm not sure if they do it in America, but she has got a website. Her name's Angela Waudby, so that's WAUDBY, and her website's www.thearchangelstudio.com. archangelstudio.com. So I do recommend that spray. And I did say I'd give her a shout out. So I'll just tell you what's in the spray. So it's got the angelic blessings of Galgal, Nathaniel, and Zadkiel, and it contains spring water, alcohol, flower essences, magnolia, rose, gem elixirs, fairy quartz, smoky quartz, zebra agate, essential oils, frankincense, lavender, I can really smell the lavender in it, myrrh, and Roman chamomile. So I'm going to spray the area actually on myself. It keeps your aura vibrating high with the crystal essences, because smells and other things, smell and sound and colour will bring your vibration high. So I do like these when I'm going out shopping or anything, could spray the aura, and also it smells nice. And I do like to spray the grids as well. And just before I start meditation, I like to spray the area, bring it all high vibe. So we'll now do the meditation. So if you'd like to get a candle, make a little sacred space for yourself, whatever that is for you. And I've actually got some anointing oil today, because we'll be going into the temple at Sirius. It's actually MCT coconut oil, pure coconut oil, mixed with a couple of drops of rose essential oil, and normally just place a bit on the third eye. It makes me have a stronger connection, I feel. So I do recommend, but if you've got no essential oils or anything, make sure you mix essential oils, because they are a bit potent. They can cause allergies on the skin. But if you've just got olive oil, that will do. Any sort of oil for anointing. Okay, we'll get started. I'm now going to do the meditation. Also the lion people from Sirius, they are protectors of the violet ray starseed on Earth. Not only the blue ray, but they're associated with the blue ray, but also they protect the violet ray. So I thought it would be fitting to have the that violet colour on today in the meditation. And in the meditation, we've got the goddess Sekhmet coming through. She did come through on my art picture. She got my attention. The lions kind of merged into my picture. I will place that picture on this video, probably at the end. I had a few pictures, and that's the first time she was trying to come through. That was about a week ago. So it must, and now I've realised it's the Leo full moon, so it must have been in preparation for today. So anyway, we'll get started. So if you get your candle ready, and we'll get started with meditation. I'll leave the camera on the grid while we do the meditation. I'm just going to do the singing bowl and set the tone. I'd like to ask Archangel Michael and Saint Germain to protect this space, so that only beings of unconditional love may enter this space. Any beings not of unconditional love may not enter this space. And protect this space with the violet fire, Saint Germain, please. Thank you. And for those that are watching the video. I'm just going to draw the curtains. So I hope that's not too blurry, but we'll probably be closing our eyes anyway. Yeah, that's a bit better. So let's inhale and exhale. So inhale for 5 seconds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. I'm just going to anoint my third eye. So you've got your anointing oil. Place some on now. Just spray the area with the violet foam spray. So we've set sacred space. So I want you to imagine yourself standing in the gateway of your third eye and step through. And obviously make yourself small. This third eye is a gateway to other worlds. And as you step through, you've arrived at the planet Sirius, Sirius A, and you're greeted by the lion people there. And they're now going to take you into the temple. Just walking you to the temple. There's lots of lions around. And they're all greeting you. Just keep walking. And Sekhmet is at the temple entrance. She's now going to take you in. She's greeting you. So you're just walking through the temple. There's some nice relaxing music in the background. So Sekhmet wants you to make yourself comfortable in the temple. Now she wants you to close your eyes and just relax. There's nothing to worry about. She's now going to do some light language to help you have courage, strength, power, no fear. And she's a goddess of healing as well. So anything that needs healing, she will heal in your field. Also using the violet fire in the healing. She's an alchemist. So just relax. Kashtoshte kematalo kono, eshe kemoshe kena, reshe nemakalo, konshu kemeketaneka, rekena shokono komwe, yeshe ketelo ko sheke, neshukone shekena, reshe kenemeketa shoko, eke shoko, de shokone she. Esho mashekena reshetelo shoko eshekema kashakara kol keto shokoro telo kokol kesheketeken eshekena keshekena katasha takasho tekesho neshe kananasha woshe nakashikome Reshikolo kata shukone, ashakena loko, ashakena loko, eshiko kete, eshiko loko, neshero kono ko kete loko. Neshe rokone kemeshe, neshe ke rokoda shekete, deshe neke, yeshera, sherata rakasha, sherakata shoko, shene meshe te rekela kasha, tashokoro. Tashokolo ko keshakata. Tashokolo ko ne shekete mosheka. Kashokone. Kashela kashoto shekeneke. Desheneka mole kesheneka. Aroshe ne. Dazalo shenena. Neshena namasha, Deshakone keme loko, Neshakone lokono, Neshakone nekena kono loko, Neshe kema kasho, Nashe kema loko, Nashokore. Neshikene Teke shoroko ne shokono Wokete moleke Mekero koloko Reshemena Roshemenera Okomole Okoromoke Okorokomokero Okorokomekeshe lokona Neshakumalash Nekelokomosh Kadosh Deshakorokomeshikone Teshukumashiketela katalako Oshamela Tushakumone Shikamana. So just lie for a few more minutes. Let the code sink in. She's give you courage, power, no fear, strength. So we'd like to thank Sekhmet and the line people. And we're now going to head back to our bodies. Now leaving the temple. So we'd like to thank Sekhmet and we're leaving the temple doors now. They're all saying goodbye to us. So we're saying goodbye to the lions and the lion people, and we thank them very much for all they've done for us. And they're welcoming us back anytime we want. If we need strength, encouragement, we need to get rid of fear, we're welcome back at Sirius anytime. So I'd like you now to step through the gateway of your third eye. Make your body large again. Come inside your body. Grow roots through your feet. Lots of roots into the earth's core. And when you feel like you're grounded enough into Gaia, open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed the meditation going into Sirius, meeting the line people. It's an adventure that you can do in meditation. You can go back again and do the same. And we're now going to do some light language. We've got, it's for the throat chakra, it brings the blue ray through. And it's a very strong, powerful activation because we've got the lion people coming through on the activation. So hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you all soon. Noshkeme se keloko se kena kamato shukene mekata. Loshkene kemakaroko no shukene kemakoroko to shukuma. Nishko nekemakoroko lekena kamara kuko. Nike shukumo keke. Makoto shukumoko tekite kemakaroko. Meshukuno kore kemakaroko to shukete. Tike mekata tashukuko kore. Meketelo kumo shukena. Mekelo kuna kamaru kukuru kota. Mekelo kuno kemakato shukule ne makaro kukuru ko. Nekemakato shukene kemakaro kukuru kite. Meketo shukene kamaru kukuru ko. Meshkuru kona kamako. Neshkuru komana karukumo. Neshkuna kamakaru kumoko. Meshko tona kamakashu kuru. Mekero kuru kema. Mekero kuru kuma kataru kuru. Nekeme katashu kuna. Ekeme karu kuna kena karu kuru. Nekema karu kuru. Ashkone meketa. Ashkone kema katuru kumana kata. Nashkuru kule keme. Nashkuru kune kema karu kuru. Teshukune kamana kashukune kemara kule kena. Meshko toto shkemene. Meshkene kena malukuna. Arukuna kumushkene kena kamana kata. Neke malakukuna kamana. Neke malakuno kuru kumana kete. Nakashukuru kuto shkene makata. Nashukumoro kuru kuto shkune kemene keta. Mekene karakumana kata rukumoro kuru kuna. Mukuru kuna keme kene kana malakata. Mekero kuru ketele na karu kuru manekena kanana kumuru kuru kuma nike mekena katushu kumu neketele kumana nekela kataulu kuru kata nike meketana kuru kumu neketa katalu kumu nike malu kutru nakuma talu kuru kumu Meshkuna kalokumo, meshkuna kena ta kalokumo kete, nikemo kona kamo, ekene marakata, rokene ato shomana, mrokene kamaru kuro, meketuro kumo toshkime ketana kumura kete, mekele kumo toshkina kamaru kumoko, me ke tana ukulu kumulu koto, ni ke me katalu kumu kupu koto shukeme, me ke talu kumulu kete, me ke shikene kamara, me shikulu kumu katalu kumu, me shikulu kumu niketa, me kalu kumu kumu teke shikeme kete, me dakalu kumu shikete kene makala kunuma, makala kumula, makala kumulu kete, me kele kumu kamala kukumu, ulu kete me katala kumu shikene kamala kata, me kete le kumulu kula kamala kata, me shikeme ketalu kumulu kulu kumula kata, me ke tulu kunu matashu kene ke makatalu kumu, okulu ke me keta, atashu kumulu kumula kata. Loka tega makata, loka tena makata la makulu kumulu kushe.